to our capital. So thank you for singing us the song of your people, Orion. Good morning to you too. That's my cat in the background. Don't mind him. Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Endless Legend Symbiosis. We are playing with the ELCP, that is the Endless Legend community patch by Leader Enemy Boss, and we are playing as the Forgotten. And holy moly, have they not forgotten us this time. We have settled some amazing cities in the last few turns. We just settled a new one here in Zygor that technically only has 1 population, but actually has 4 population. Because we had 3 pacified minor villages before we settled there, so essentially we started boosted as heck. Look at that, in 1 turn we're gonna have additional food here, or I mean an additional actual pop here, which means we'll unlock our first burrow, as well as now having access to, well, I mean we already had access to the central market. Wow, just tons and tons of stuff to build there. In all honesty, we were considering paying to rush some stuff here, but I don't know if that's a good idea considering how boosted our pop is there. We can just kind of let them build stuff out and it should be okay. And now I'm gonna make sure that we check all of our other armies. These Predatories we've been waiting to test out, but at the same time we're burning down this fungal growth because it is way, way too close to our capital. So thank you for singing us the song of your people, Orion. Good morning to you too. That's my cat in the background. Don't mind him. He is just singing us the song of his people. We did find out in the comments, and I didn't write down who said it, but thank you. The bathysphere is actually a tech that I should know. I just almost never use it. It's later on here in the eras, I believe. And it's on the bottom. Oh, it's right here. It's right here on the bottom. So that's the bathysphere. We could basically buy that tech for 500 dust, build one, rush it out here, and get pacification. I wonder if that gives us all of the ones in the region. If that gives us all of the ones in the region, that's actually worth it. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll give that a shot. The only way we're going to be able to do that, though, is that we have to get a little bit of extra dust this turn. I'm not going to wait 1 more turn to get that rolling. However, we can do something simple like this, and it should put us just enough over to pick up the bathysphere tech. Beautiful. Okay, so we could have got a different tech in place of that, but getting the bathysphere tech there isn't horrible because it's going to give us this nice pacification. Cargo docks would be great here. We did basically just unlock Era 3, and we haven't bought much out of it. We want to get that for sure. That's actually something we should make a point to rush, as is... Woohoo, look at that. Can only be built once in Empire, that's not so bad. What about this thing? Okay, so both of these dust things are just beautiful, but we also want the luxury stuff here first, I think. Flat dust boost. Actually, we don't have improvements to build. We don't have improvements to build right now, so we're gonna get that, and then those. And as far as the bathysphere goes, we're just gonna put a garbage bathysphere into queue. We can't, we don't have the dust, we're just shy. That's okay, we'll sell 1 more glass steel. There we go. Okay, so now we'll put a bathysphere in queue. That should be done in 1 turn, and we'll just run it straight out there and turn it in. And hopefully that'll give us pacification on the whole naval region. I've never pacified in naval regions. If that does work, that is insane, and we will absolutely take advantage of that. Oh my, is Fakir on the coastline right there? We could go to Fakir and potentially turn in our blood crystals on the coastline there. That would be amazing. There's 7 more on the market, but we're broke again. That's okay. I keep forgetting, like, we're burning all of our dust here this turn. Let's go ahead and sell some more glass steel. We don't want to sell too much of it, but we do need to buy some of this blood crystal. For 6 of them, it's going to cost us 145 dust. We're not going to get there with that, I don't think. We could also sell these emeralds. We don't have any stockpiles to sell yet. That's okay. Let's look at these emeralds. So if we sell 10 of them, it's 50, so we still couldn't get enough. I'm just gonna wait a turn. In 1 turn, we'll have 174 dust. I'm just gonna wait a turn. And in all honesty, what we should also be looking at is things like Dust Orchid here, and things like gold. But I believe we'll have some gold coming in relatively soon. Dust Orchid would be a really, really nice booster for us, though. How much do we need to boost right now? We need 5 more dye. How many turns are we from our Empire plan? 5 turns. Okay, so yeah, next turn we're probably gonna buy some dye. Dye and blood crystals next turn. Unless our dye is currently running. It is currently running. Okay, I forgot. We just triggered that, so that's fine. Alright, ending my turn. Yeah, we're just trying to make sure we get the most out of our dust here, because in the mid-game, it becomes very difficult for us to maintain the amount of dust that we need to do all the things, because we need it for research, unless we're stealing techs, and we're trying to steal techs, but we haven't gotten very lucky with the other empires actually being at the same tech level as us. Okay. A sick Nidya can be saved by exploiting anomalies, integrating them into your cities. Build over... Okay, so we got that part. Nice! That's actually a really nice production improvement for free, basically, by building over 11 anomalies, which we did inadvertently. We just wanted those anomalies. Dust is also required to heal the Nidya warriors. Produce 121 dust per turn in one of your cities for 5 turns, and that will net us 20 Titan bones. That's actually a really nice grab for us, especially if the Urkans end up needing Titan bones, which we could look at, but I haven't bothered to yet. But getting management sciences here is also huge. We really need more titanium, though. Titanium is at a sort of a premium for us, and we need more of it because a lot of the things we're building now actually require it. Let's see. So, like right here, 5 titanium for each of these buildings. They're both great, but they require 5 titanium. So that's +1 production on exploitations, and that is +1... Oh, wait. +1 production on exploitation. Is that for every single thing? I guess we'll find out. It'll take us 1 turn to build that, so we want to see if all these 3s turn into 4s, basically. And then we can build the lumber mill here as well. The lumber mill in our new city with the Silix is going to be huge. That thing is going to be just massively useful. And then we'll move everybody into influence here. And that's just because we're coming up on our empire plan, and we do want to make sure we get a good one. Like, let's see how much it would cost us to get everything. That's what we're aiming for this time, guys. We're aiming for everything. So it'd take 1,200 to get everything right now, and we're probably not quite there. But that does mean that what we are going to want to do is, once again, focus in on that influence. Let's do that. And then we did have a quest, though, to, like, do a certain amount of dust in one city, and it's something we should think about completing, but at the same time, it's also something that we're not necessarily prioritizing for the sake of prioritizing. I think I might pop a settler out down here. We wanted this adamantium deposit anyway. There's only 1 minor village in here, and there is some Titan bones there, which is nice. There's also some more titanium, which we need, and some moonleaf. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we want that region. We want that region. We do need, like, a scout to make sure that there's nobody in there that's going to kill our settler, but we'll do this. It'll take 10 turns to make the settler. That's not a big deal. Hopefully by the time we actually get through the scout and move on to the settler, we'll be done with our empire plan and we can focus everybody in production again. That would help a lot, I think. The Clarin here is all in on production. We need you guys to be all in on influence instead, please. And we also need this bathysphere to separate and go do its thing. Yes, Mr. Bathysphere, please go turn in. Please go turn in right here. You guys most definitely welcome to come down here. But come down here this way so that we can have that nice pearl there. That'll make me a lot happier. And then we'll go ahead and try to parlay with these guys and see what they want. Ensure your approval is at fervent level in your city Clarin for at least 5 turns, and that'll give us control of that. Okay, that shouldn't be hard. I think we're at happy right now. So we need to increase happiness there, and I'm not entirely sure how we can do that other than potentially... We already have the happiness empire plan, so we have to keep that, and we need to boost our happiness, which we could do with wine. Wine is what we would need to do that, but we were also trying to get Dust Orchid this turn, potentially, I think. There's not actually enough. There's not actually enough, so let's get Blood Crystal instead so that we actually have the stuff we need for the Urkan. Getting close. We're not quite at 30, and we can't actually afford to get all of it right now. What about wine? How cheap is wine? Can we get 25 wine here? Because if we can, that'll take us the 5 turns to fervent, I'm reasonably sure. Okay, 117. So we won't be able to get all the way there unless we sell something again. This is becoming problematic. We could potentially sell some scouts just to free up a little dust. Oh, wait a minute, guys. I'm just being a spaz. We have the ultimate tool. We have the spies. Let's go find our spies. Hi there. No, I don't want to inspect. I want to zoom to the city she's in. There we go. That'll work. Alright. Let's go check our spies, see if we can dust opportunists here. Look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Give me that dust. Your spy was partially wounded. Okay, partially wounded is fine. And we got another 100 dust, so that's what we needed right there. That was the influx of cash that we needed to get us where we were going. So now if we come down here to our luxuries, we can potentially pick up that wine, which will get us that other quest completion, which will get us pacification. So 10, 20, and then another 5. We are actually still a little bit shy on that last 5, so I have to find something to potentially sell to get us there, or find another way to generate some dust. We could explore, like hitting this ruins might actually do it. Let's try that. Let's make sure we do all the possible things first. Searching gets us 15 Palladian. Okay, so Palladian, not dust. That is good, but it's not what we were looking for. Let's get him over here to Khazar, though, so at least we're close and we can potentially look at what we need again, because I think it was 30. I'm reasonably sure it's 30 to tame him, which is a lot, but we are getting somewhat closer to that. We didn't invest dust in it this turn, basically because we couldn't and reasonably do okay. It is interesting to me that when we looked at stealing dust from the Mykara, the only amount we could take was 15. Like, that seems to be the cap out. That might be all they have. In which case, I wonder what exactly they're doing with their dust. Because they can't only have 15 dust. Unless we're, like, wrecking them in ways that we cannot possibly fathom. They can't only have 15 dust. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so then with this guy right here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure to kill this guy off, because what I don't want is for him to come after this bathysphere, although I think the bathysphere probably gets an advantage against him since it's a sub, so maybe I don't really need to worry about that all that much. Let's just see if we can combine him with this, this fleet right here. Beautiful. That's what we wanted. Okay. So things are going really good for us. We want to come down and get this facility almost before anything else, but we're kind of hitting other things on the way. I think that'll be fine. If we can move enough production here to get that out in one turn, I might actually do that, and then we'll move them into influence again next turn. Yeah, that's probably a better deal there. And then, oh boy, we have Silic miners right here, all up in our grill. It's not a good thing. Okay. So if we move everybody into production, or into food, we get another pop in one turn again. So let's do that. Going up in pop here very, very quickly, that's actually what we wanted, was sort of to accelerate through our early population. And then once we get a settler down here, this will be, once again, a very, very nice source of adamantium, because we have a lot of palladium. We don't have a source for it, at least not yet, but we have it in our regions. I could have swore we had adamantium in one of our regions as well, but I don't see it now, so maybe I'm wrong. We have 2 palladium deposits, but we don't seem to have adamantium. No, actually we have 3 palladium deposits, but we have no adamantium, so we need this region. We don't just want it, we kind of need it. So we'll get down there and get that for sure. Got this army right here coming in. I get the feel they're coming in to mess with this group, and if they are, we're just gonna go kill them. Like, we have no qualms about killing them. Or maybe they're after that quest, in which case we should still go kill them. Just saying, guys, like, why wouldn't we kill them here? We'll let them do that quest, and if they get weakened, like if they lose 2 units here, we're just gonna rush in with our Predatores from behind and gank them. That's what's gonna happen. Otherwise, we'll keep burning down that growth, because it is kind of a pain for us that it's there. What to do here? Not seeing any ruins particularly in range for this guy, especially ones that are not growthed, and that's actually the only thing that bugs me about the growth, is I don't think you can search ruins that have been growthed. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm reasonably sure that we tried and it doesn't work. It's not an option. We could try again, though. Let's move right here, because this is a ruin. Yeah, let's move right there. Yeah, so we don't have the search option when that's there. We have to destroy the fungal blooms if we want to be able to search the ruins. That's my only irritation with the blooms. Otherwise, I would leave them alone. I could care less what the Mykara gather from them at that point. Okay. So we have our quest right here that we've basically been ignoring, so we should probably do that at some point too. Although we have a scout coming out here that will not actually be that useful. The Predatores could probably come down there and take care of it. That'll be later though, and what we'll actually get for this is a Predatore. So like, we were supposed to do this way, way earlier, but we've been rolling and getting really, really good stuff. so we haven't bothered. We do need to produce a bunch of dust in one of our cities for that quest at some point, though. I think that's something that we can take care of more once we, Okay. No reinforcing with the bathysphere, please. Yeah, that's fine to reinforce with that one. Here, we probably should just auto, because there's, like, nothing to it. Okay, you have failed the quest Diplomacy by other means. For 5 turns, ensure that you have a unit of at least 4 of the 5 existing unit classes. That's the Haunts and Iseld. Whoa, did somebody kill them, or... Okay, yeah, somebody killed them. That's fine. That's fine. I was like, alright, did y'all kill the Haunts, or did the Haunts, like... No, that's fine. They got kind of wrecked up from that, though, and their hero is not looking exactly pretty. I wonder if we should, you know, try to go after that a little bit. I'm gonna take a look in their city, though, and see if we can steal more dust now. We can. Look at that. Now that's what I'm talking about. Please steal the dust. Spy was partially wounded. Totally okay with that. Up to 292... Oh, she got killed. She got killed. She's disabled. That's not cool. Okay. So we'd have to pay a bunch to re-grab her, and the question is, do we have vision on that village to even put her back down? The answer to that question is no, we do not. No, we do not. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this guy down here because we do want to get vision on that village so that we can put her back down. And I may end up spending the dust to get her back right here, which is annoying because it's gonna cost us more than she was generating. But I don't want to leave her out on the limb like that. This hero, I was about to attempt a dust steal with as well, but if she gets killed, that's not going to be worth it, as we've just seen. So let's go ahead and restore her, which is unfortunate. That wasn't exactly what we wanted to do, and then we'll have her infiltrate here as well. The upside is she did level from that, so that's something we got. You know, it's not a lot, it's not what we wanted, it's not really a good thing, but we did get something. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so for that, we're going to go ahead and get the seniority bonus here. That'll help her spy faster. It did save that, didn't it? Yes, it did. Okay. She's going to spy faster now and be able to get us more things. Unfortunately, that's not going to boost her health regen. I wonder if we put health regen items on them, does that actually... That can't affect them while they're spying, right? That's not how that works. A new Empire plan will be unlocked in 3 turns. Sounds great. We are prepared for this. Brenla has grown, another one of our cities has grown, and McLaren is ready to start building their apprentice registry and their lumber mill. We do want to go down here now and check Sharan and see. Look at that. It did up... It didn't do it everywhere, though. Oh, I get it. Okay, so districts are not exploitations. Exploitations are just the things surrounding the city, but still... That was an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 production for the, what was it, the registry? Yeah, the apprenticeship registry was 11 production for Sharan. That's really nice. And that's 11 production per pop, I believe, so that's even more because it's multiplicative. And here we go. Alright, that's fine. I want to get the last boarding party joined up with our main boarding party force here. And we should take a look at... Did we get over to Khazar yet? Yes, we have now. Let's go ahead and just see what he wants. He wants 30 of those blood crystals. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. Let's go see how many more of those we can get now. We actually have 20... We can get 9 more, which would put us 1 off from being able to tame Khazar. In order to do so, though, we would have to dump some stuff. We'd have to sell some things. I'm going to go ahead and buy that wine first because we know we want to use the wine to raise our happiness to complete that pacification quest. We could go ahead and sell these. That wouldn't actually bother me all that much. It's only 23 dust though, so that's not even necessarily going to help that much. How much do we need for all the blood crystal? That's a better question. We need about 221. Blood crystal also very, very expensive right now. We might just wait. I think we'll wait. We'll wait. Getting the Urkans is a priority, but since the AI have not managed to capture them yet either, it's not the biggest priority. Marvelous. Okay. Whoa, this is great. Marvelous. Though once they begin to use it, they see the need for cleaning and repairs that will require 7 turns. Control of the fortress, Fomorian's army, 2 bathyspheres. So is it just this fortress that we're going to get? I think it's just this fortress, which is kind of not ideal. Like, I thought maybe we would get all the fortresses in the region, and if we don't, then at this point, it's honestly not all that worthwhile to do the pacification things. Now, which quest was their pacification? That was the Fervent Happiness. Okay, so we're gonna go pop our die boosters, or our wine boosters rather, not our die boosters, our wine boosters, to get our happiness to Fervent here in Claren. And what we'll do is we'll let that grind out for 5 turns and see if that actually gives us the whole region or not. With these guys, we know we don't have enough to tame him. Sorry guys, I don't know what's up with my throat this morning. We know we don't have enough up to tame him, so what we might do here is just come and search this ruin. See what we can get. What is this conflux? Movement conflux, that's a nice one to have on my scout. That is actually a really nice one to have on the scout. Let's go here. Let's search this. In winter, search the indicated temple ruins with 15 of Dust Orchid if you think it's a good idea. I think this might be one of the special heroes. You've discovered an old text or journal, historically interesting. The manuscript tells of Samhain Haligtide, an ancient hero who was famous, or is it notorious, for the ability to regenerate rapidly. Seemingly a skilled fighter as well, the text indicates that this person was buried not far away. Strangely, the tale does not divulge why the hero died, or even if they were alive or dead when buried. Regardless, the hero's affinity for dust means that they could perhaps be revived if a sufficient quantity of dust-related luxury resource is brought to their resting place. While the location of the grave, protected by dust magic specific to the dark season, is clearly indicated, the last few paragraphs are faded and unreadable. All you can see is that they begin with, "By all that is blessed, as you love life itself, do not." So that sounds like we really don't want to release that guy. That being said, I want to release that guy because he sounds awesome. Alright, let's go down this way again. Mainly just to get out of the Necrophages region. Like, I don't want them to think we're trying to start crap with them, because we're really not. At least not right now. Maybe later, but not right now. Okay. You're fine, you did your thing. Yeah, that should be good. Let's go ahead and end our turn here. So now we're reliant on this to be able to tell us whether or not we're actually getting pacification of the entire region, and sadly our Dust Eclipse is ending. Our Dust Eclipse is sadly going to end, and we cannot steal dust anymore, which is okay, because I ended up overdoing it to the point that we injured a hero and spent more than we made. Triumph, we disposed of an enemy's fungal bloom. Excellent. That took 4 turns to do, but it was totally worth. Now let's search that ruin. It's a quest ruin! Oh my, it's a quest ruin. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, fine. Fine! Don't give me anything for the ruin that I just fought hard to free, game. That's cool. That's exactly what you did. You shady, game. You shady. Okay. Still haven't got to our Empire plan, so we want to stay in influence there. Nothing really to build here yet, though, so we either need to get enough dust to buy the dust refinery tech, or we need to start pumping out some more units, I guess. That's actually fine. We can pump out more military and be fine. 4, 5, 6. Perfect. We'll just consider that pacification forces. And by pacification forces, I mean forces that will myrtleize anything they run into. Including enemy heroes, which are over here somewhere. But we don't necessarily want to go chasing after that guy right away. We probably want to come down here to Brenla first. Or actually, let's go over here and work pacification on this region. There are 2 villages here, so that means if we get the pacification here, that'll be 2 additional population that our city can start off with. And because we know we're doing that, we don't even necessarily need this scout anymore, but we'll get him anyway. And then once we can, we'll send the Predatores here over to this ruins and search them for our faction quest just to move that along, because honestly, we are way, way behind in the faction quest. We kind of set that aside because we got such a great start economically that we didn't really need to focus on it. Okay, so we could potentially boost pop here, but I think we're better off just going into influence. We're not going to necessarily get to the 1200 we wanted, but we are getting pretty far. 1200, we have 2 turns left, and we're bringing in 163, so we're going to get to about 900. Not quite what we wanted, but it's close. It's very, very close. Okay. You guys right here, I keep losing track of our scouts. That was the scout that we sent out to get vision on their city, that's right. So we're gonna send him over here now to collect this pearl, and then after the pearl, I think we'll send him... We honestly could use some more exploration over here, but there are enemies in that region that I was worried about him running into. No, it's fine. We'll send him down there. We'll send him down there to finish exploring that. Actually, let's merge him with another scout. Let's merge a bunch of scouts and just have a little scout army that we send out to fight guys like this. These guys will probably wreck them, though, because I think our scouts have, like, no equipment whatsoever. Alright, little energized scout. Does he still keep the buff from the Dust Equinox, or did that end when the Equinox ended? Or the Eclipse. I keep calling it the Equinox. Alright, so that's interesting. Fakir is over there now. We could go after Fakir. However, I'm not sure that Fakir will be any cheaper. He might, though. He might only cost 15, so, like, let's try that out. Also, yeah, they lost that movement bonus. The movement bonus is gone for sure. I could tell just by the shorter range of movement we had there. This lava region is actually something that if we manage to survive on, like actually get food on, would be really strong. And there's ways to do that. I'm not sure, I think we already built the husbandry thing, but if we hadn't, we could have built it there and it would have been better used in my opinion. Okay, get that dive going, show me what you got. Alchemical alloys. That is the weapons. We wanted the armor, game. We wanted the armor. Why you give us the weapons? If we can parlay with these guys and get a quest, it means that this is probably not, like, region-wide, which would be really sad. How many turns do we have left on that? 4. Okay. And I think we're basically done now. We can build an Abbey of Anomalies somewhere new, because we have enough pearls for that. Doesn't look like there is an anomaly in range for this region, sadly. How about up here? Abbey of Anomalies? Right there? Yeah, we could live with that. That would be an absolute fine one for us to start with. Wouldn't it? Yeah, it would, because we're going to build out a cross like this. That makes sense. So yeah, we can put the Abbey of Anomalies right there. We can also put a Burrow Street down pretty much wherever we want. So we'll go right here probably, just to build towards this direction. And what else might we... Well, we're getting another pop next turn, so we're not moving everybody out of pop here. Could we move some out of pop, though? That's a better question. How many of these guys could we move out of pop? Okay, I can live with that. Put them in influence. So that'll take us up to 175 influence, which will maybe push us over that 1,000 mark. We could also rush the sewer system here, but that seems kind of foolhardy because we're trying to buy out Blood Crystal right now. And we may not have enough still, but nope, we do. We have enough to get what's on there. I believe we're just 1 Blood Crystal shy. We are 1 Blood Crystal shy. So next turn, if somebody puts a Blood Crystal up here and we get it, that's it. We will have an Urkan, which would be great. I actually kind of want to know which Urkan has the dust boosting thing, because that's the one that we want. Alright, dust boost gain, plus, where is it? Where is it? Show me the dusties. Dusties, 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 dusties. So it's not, that's science. We definitely don't want that one. Is this the dust guy? This is the dust guy. Okay, and that is Fakir. So we actually don't even want Khazar, we want Fakir. I'm gonna start moving our scout over this way and try to just book it down here to Fakir. Cause, yeah, we want the dust boost. That's the one we're after. We would honestly mainly use them for economic gains more than anything else. I would probably set him down right in this region here, if I had to pick. Alright, let's end our turn. Have another drink of coffee. My throat's all weird. Sorry, guys. Alrighty. Predatory is coming out of Sharan. New quest added, better friends than enemies. As a venerable and cautious race, rumor has it that the Degreshi have stockpiled vast amounts of resources in underground caverns beneath their villages. Perhaps it's time to bring the Degreshi into your ranks and test those rumors. So if we're the first to get the Dogreshi, then we'll get 40 Hyperium here. That's a really, really nice take, and we already found the Dogreshi and wanted to get them anyway. Yo, why is she disabled for 10 turns? Did they catch her? Is that what happened? Another Empire has completed the roundup sequence. Your spy was badly injured and returned to the academy. Okay. Well, that's annoying and unfortunate, but we can make do. Our other spy, however, is level 3, and that is the one that is in the necrophi... Wow. Okay, so the one that just got injured again was the one we just paid to uninjure, because they rounded her up again as soon as we got her back. That's super annoying. That's an Era 1 or 2 tech. I might try this now, because if we can get the armor tech from them, that would be really, really useful. That is not what they have available. They have a public granary available, which we don't particularly need. It would be nice if we managed to get that lava region, but that's so far out that I don't really want to even do that. I think we'll wait. Maybe there's something the next tech level up that's better that we can get, because that wasn't worth it. Yeah, other than that, I'm not seeing anything that we specifically really, really want. Because all these other things are pretty much just things to set them up to be invaded. So we'll wait for a higher level of tech, because that just seems like a way better gain. Okay. You guys can run over here and hope that that keeps you out of range of those heresies, while also allowing you to search this ruin. In order to do this correctly, you must first be in control of the region, colonize the region of Hamara. Okay? Is that region? It is. So we're not gonna colonize this. That's not something that's part of my plan. What is part of my plan is that. We're gonna run over here and try to get Fakir. Is that 2 turns until he migrates? Okay, well that's annoying. We should reach him just in time, or he's gonna migrate away just as we reach him. That's more likely what's gonna happen. Unfortunately though, guys, we are out of time for this episode. I'm gonna go ahead and parlay here real quick though, bring back 16 Adamantian, and we get control of the fortress. Okay, so yeah, every single fortress seems to exist in their own world, like that says it right there. So we do need to capture each fortress individually, in which case, let's just wreck this thing. We're gonna attack them, we'll just wipe them out, we'll auto here. It shouldn't even be a challenge. Okay, they're all dead. Cool, thanks. So, we could leave some ships here to defend this, but I don't know if we're going to do that right off the bat. No, I don't think we are. I think we're going to rush down here and get this facility because it's better. This facility right here is the luxury booster, and we really want that. Anyways, we are out of time for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and click that like button. If you want to see more of our great content ranging from 4Xs to professional wrestling to Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, go ahead and click that subscribe button down there and make sure to ding that bell notification, because every time you ding that bell notification, a Fomorian gets their tail kicked and we get another sea tower. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!